Oh yeah, boys. We got the brushless setup in the XXX-R here. Pretty minty indeed. Got a 8.5 turn hobby wing motor here. Can't remember what the... Is it quick run? Yeah, it is a quick run, yeah. 3650, 8.5 turn, quick run censored motor with the quick run 1020? Is it a 20 or is it a 6? I think it's the 120 amp ESC. Or whatever it is. I don't feel like pulling it off and then having to put new double-sided tape on it to keep it all nice and down. So, whatever. Either way, it's a quick run censored ESC as well. Everything's nice and buttoned up here. We got a big old heat sink on here, which kept it cool in the drift car. And the drift car runs like a really huge pinion gear. And this is only running like 14, I think, at the moment. Yeah. No, 20. It's a 20 tooth that comes on this stock. So we got our 20 tooth pinion in here. 8.5 turn censored motor. And the, I believe, 120 amp censored ESC. I believe it's 120. It could be 60. But, you know, either way, it runs 3S. So that's all that matters. And actually, yeah. That might, you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only 3S. Could run more, who knows, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're only going to run it on 2S. We might run it on 3S at some point in time. But today we're going to test it on 2S. I'm going to figure out, you know, I got a Velcro strap here. It should be just big enough to hold this phone right here. And that won't really, you know, that phone doesn't weigh too much. So it shouldn't fuck up the center of gravity of it too bad where it doesn't, you know, want to run out. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to go take it out. We'll speed run it. I got a speed GPSer on here that I use when I ride my mountain bike. I mainly use it to catch distance, but it does work as a good speedometer. Yeah. So we'll use this. I should turn that off, huh? Yeah, we'll use this. It's got fucking, you know, miles per hour on it, whatever. Average, the duration, the distance, you know, and top speed, obviously. So we're going to use that, and that'll work out pretty well for doing some speed testing on this little buggy here. So we'll go take it out, check it out, or take it, test it, see how fast she goes. And battery's almost done charging, so we'll be ready to go here soon. Alright, just for reference, just because when I put the strap on, I'm not going to be able to actually input my passcode. Just because of that, I've already started this, but you can see it's all zeroed out. So it'll be all good. And if you're wondering about those that mileage up there, if that'll refocus, that is actually how many miles I've rode on the tires that are currently on my bike. So the fact that those tires have lasted 300 some odd miles is fucking amazing. Anyways, let's get this thing outside, see how fast she goes. Alrighty then, this is going to be the first rip. I've only tested this on the bench to make sure it runs and drives in the right direction. Ooh, that was a little rock we already hit. Yeah, it's definitely pulling way hard to the left right now. I'm gonna have to fix that up. And no, I'm not really getting on it. I'm just kind of cruising it a little bit here. Yeah, let me get this all trimmed up. Okay, trying to get this steering straight on this thing is really annoying. Like, it's good at like lower speeds, but it's being really annoying when you get on the throttle. And I'm wondering if it's just that servo saver that comes with it. Maybe the servo saver just needs to go and we should just use a freaking regular servo horn. I think that'll help, because the servo saver does allow, you know, for a little bit of play in the steering, which we don't truly need for running around. So maybe I'll swap that out and see how that goes later. Because it's getting really, it's really hard to actually control it at higher speeds because of that. Obviously, I need to turn my steering rate down. That's usually the best thing to do for speed rigs, so that you're not doing as much steering in it. But yeah, anytime it goes off the road, I'm just going to go pick it up, because even in the manual and shit on this, it literally says on-road use only, which makes sense. Really makes a lot of sense, because this is a race car. But yeah, I keep trying to get it to go straight, and like, it's fine like at lower speeds, like right now, straight. But then it just pulls, and I've been trying to fix that, but it's being really irritating. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Glad I was good on the throttle management there, man. She slid on a rock. She almost went into this, and that's no good. Not good. Don't want to do that with the speed rig. That is the last place we ever want to go with a speed rig, is in the water. Because then I'll have to take everything apart and clean it. And I don't really want to do that. Okay, I did a little more trim messing with on here. So let's go down here so I can actually see cars coming up the road, and we'll try to get an actual good speed pass in. So I don't think we've gone very fast yet. Maybe about 20 mile an hour ish. Can't really tell because I did not turn the brightness up on that phone, so I should have turned the brightness all the way up on there. Then again, the screen's probably off too, probably timed out. Oh, my brother was out here with his short course truck the other day, and he threw like a bunch of rocks into the road. I'm really tired of him doing that, like throwing rocks out of our driveway into the road. Like, come over here and sling rocks where it doesn't matter. But he's an idiot for a lot more reasons than that, so whatever. Anyways, let's get a little run in here, shall we? Oh yeah, that's full throttle. Woo! I didn't even turn my lights on. I should have. It'd be a little easier to track which way this is turning, or turned, but yeah. Oh man, them brakes are so touchy on here, it literally throws itself around. And this is only on 2S, like I said, with like a 20-tooth pinion. And I can't remember what the spur gear is. So let's see how fast we got there, and see how warm the motor is after a few drives around here. Alright, so the screen didn't time out. We went 34 miles an hour, 2S. That's not bad. That's not bad at all for this little car. So we'll definitely we'll chuck a 3S in it real quick, and we'll see how fast she goes then. Maybe it might be a little more squirrely, but we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this is definitely gonna be able to be geared up for 2S. It's not even warm, not even a tiniest bit warm. It feels like it hasn't even been running. And we've been running it for about 15 minutes out there. Did one good little pass there, and then, you know, a few test passes, just trying to get the steering to kind of cooperate with us. But I think it's just in this servo saver here, because there's that little bit of play in it, and I think that little bit of play is enough. Just enough that when you're going high speeds, it just unloads a little bit, and it just causes it to kind of turn the steering a little bit. That's my theory on this at this point, but let's go chuck a 3S in it. And I have no other way of checking voltage other than just my voltage reader. And we have not used a lot. I'm 4.1, so this is not drawing a lot of power currently either. So we can definitely gear this thing up and go a lot faster. So we're just going to use this 3000 milliamp Reedy pack. It's a 30C, so it's not super crazy power output, but should be pretty good for us. All right, 3S. I did not zero out the speedometer. I left it on there, so we'll know obviously when we beat our own speed there. There's a car coming up the road, so let me back off that run. You got the cat in the road too. All right. That's not even full throttle, man. Woo. Let her do whole 360. All right. Ooh, let's do this a full throttle one. Whew. I did not stay full throttle very long on that, man. That time I stayed full throttle on it. Let her come all the way down the road with it. Woo! And I did let off before the hill, so the hill shouldn't have affected our speed at all for that. Man. I hope the camera was able to catch that little jump we did off the pavement up there where they replaced it, man. Woo! That thing stayed smooth on it, man. I thought she's gonna flip or something. She stayed smooth. She stayed smooth. What'd we get? 48. Nice. I'll go pull that off so you guys can see it. But that's his 48 miles an hour right there. Fuck yeah. And that's with a 22th. So we can definitely go higher up on this. It felt really still planted at 48 miles an hour on 3S. And I didn't hear any type of like rubbing of any sort. So we should be good there. We should be good on the tires. I don't think they came unglued anywhere. So, yeah. This thing's pretty sick. Now I got a bunch of cars coming down the road, so. Hi, pretty baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm still recording. I was trying to get her out the road. Anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna go pull this up here, show you guys that, and then that'll be it. Yeah, we can definitely gear this thing up because the motor's still nice and cool. It's not, you know, overheating from that in any way. And we did hit 48 miles an hour right there. Yes, hell yes. Fucking awesome. I'm gonna probably keep this in here for a little bit longer. And go drive it out there, see if I can hit 50 miles an hour off camera where I can actually, you know, drive it two-handed and control it a little better. Maybe get a little faster speed. We'll see. And if I do, I'll bring you guys back. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Next thing for this thing is to gear it up. It is running 48 pitch and not 32, which is one thing I will see about trying to sort out because I think 32 pitch will work a lot better in the long run. Not only for speed and gearing wise, but also for durability. Because as we all know, 48 pitch is not as durable as 32. So, we'll check all that out. See what we can do about it. And we'll see you guys later. Definitely, I have to sort out the steering, man. Oh my God. She went in the ditch and she bounced, okay? She went in the ditch, she bounced and landed over here. Good thing this thing is so lightweight. Little dirt on there, but yeah, she looks good after going in the ditch. Nothing broken. No issues. It should be good. Okay, that's technically the third time I went in the ditch. I've been trying to do it on this road because this road is actually really long and really straight all the way down to there. But this road hasn't been paved in a while, so it's not giving me as much traction as I would like. I actually have more traction on my road, even though there's more rocks on it. I actually have more traction on my road. I think what I really need to do is just turn the brakes down slightly. Because, I mean, if you just tap the brakes at speed, just ever so slightly, this thing's actually spinning itself out. And that's when I'm going into the ditch down here. And it's usually at about, 48 miles an hour, because I highly doubt we've gotten any faster than we already did earlier. But here she is sitting in the ditch. Oh, that's so funny. Get a picture of the Ferrari in the ditch. Okay. And that is still at 48 miles an hour. So, have not gone any faster. But the chances of us breaking things keeps going up the longer I'm out here driving. Like this little air flap. The sticky tape's not sticky anymore, so I'll have to swap that out. Anyways, or swap the double-sided tape out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the couple little bloopers here. I should always be recording. I came from this way, and I hit the little bump there between the different concretes, and she just rolled all the way through this person's yard, landed at that tree right next to me, because I was right here on the road. She got scuffed up pretty bad. She got some scuffs. We're gonna have to be a little more careful there. Oh my goodness. Done ripped up the sticker for the back here. I should have recorded or been recording, but I didn't think I'd get anything good. Should have been recording. That's hilarious. Alrighty then. So we drove 48 miles an hour total, 5 miles for give or take about an hour. Ran on 2S and 3S just fine. 48 max on 3S, not too bad. The motor's not very warm. It's just now getting kind of warm, and that's definitely good for us. That's for sure. So let's stop this.